Let's
Brightburn.
go.
Let's get our opinions. We'll go Jamie, Ryan, then me.
I remember finishing it and feeling a little bit underwhelmed. Uh, as far as like story and just kind of making sense of it all. I did enjoy it when the kid turned evil and stuff. Like that was all good. But I don't know. It just kind of left me feeling weird, story wise, pacing wise. I enjoyed like the acting was great. I just kind of left feeling meh. But I don't know. Meh. That's my.
That's his review. Meh.
I really liked it. I liked it a lot, actually. I was really excited for it because I really like um, that storyline, that take on Superman,
Mm,
which you might assume is original, but it's not actually. It's been done a few times, but only in comics. It's never been done in film before, from what I can tell. Oh, Chronicle, I suppose,
Mm.
which
mm,
is a lot better. I recommend watching Chronicle if you haven't seen it.
mm,
But regard like specifically the Superman, I've been getting into Superman a lot. I read American Alien and loved that. Ultraman as well is good. So I had a lot of like background on the concept Brightburn was trying to make into film, and I really liked that. It was like these. James Gunn was involved; he was producing it, but it's
mm.
his. I think his brother and his cousin were wrote and directed it, and they all self-produced it. So I think it was made by like I think it was about 12 million max to make. So they got like funded. I can't remember who it was from, but it was so many studio logos at the start.
Oh
I don't know
yeah,
if you noticed that, but there's heaps. So I
yeah.
guess they got funded by like a bunch of different places, and but it budgeting wise, it looks a lot more expensive than it
Yeah.
was.
I get that.
Because I remember when it finished, I was like, holy shit, that actually looked really damn good.
Mm.
Mm,
Um, when I found out of like how small the actual budget was. But yeah, with like a bunch of background on Superman and the like anti deconstruction of superheroes is what this genre is called. I really was excited for it, and I really liked most of it. Pacing was a bit weird. Act one pacing was it was like really quick to get into it. I know why they did that, um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like they might have misinterpreted their audience a little bit
mm.
because
I
I think they might have assumed, especially with marketing, I think they assumed that it was like no one really cares about this character development. They just want to see him killing people, which all that horror and killing was like, without spoilers, is really fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
There was some where I remember sitting there and I was like, oh, I really hope they do this. I
Mm.
did, I think about 3 times and they did it. And I was like, holy shit,
Yeah,
yes,
like they don't
so
hold
good.
back when they go for it,
Yeah,
which
no,
is
they
good.
didn't. They really didn't.
Yeah.
It was just getting to that point that was a bit
Mm.
rushed. Some writing, some clunky writing moments. Acting was really good. I actually really liked Elizabeth Banks and the
Oh
dad.
yeah.
I forget the
Yeah.
dad's name, and also the fucking kid. Brandon was like all the acting was really damn good.
Yeah.
David Denman was the dad,
That's
but Elizabeth
Jackson
Banks
Dunn.
really, at least for me, her and Brandon's Jackson Dunn is the kid's actor's
Mm.
name. Them two together, most of their scenes was like really great.
I think I went in expecting more than I should have thought with like horror wise. Like I don't know why, but maybe I was expecting like some sort of Insidious style, or just
Yeah,
like more of like a creepy atmospheric thing. I don't know. Like so maybe that played in a part of me just misinterpreting marketing or something. I don't know.
well, that happened with I don't know. Did you watch that movie? What is it? What's it called? It Comes at Night. Is that what it's called?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
The Red
fucking
Door and all
love
that.
that movie.
Yeah, that was good. I liked it.
Yeah, because I had the same problem. It marketed as
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
horror, like a monster horror, and then it came out and it was more of like a mystery.
Mm.
I felt like they rushed the character a bit too much.
They
Um,
did, yeah.
it was
Oh,
it did
yeah.
go straight into it, which is kind of cool, but like I just feel like some of the things, like some of the choices that he made were so sudden and changed so quickly, and were out of nowhere. Like he went from being like a normal kid to just all of a sudden going straight up evil. Once he contacts a certain thing, he starts to like you could say that that's maybe what turned him evil.
It's basically Superman origin, but he turns bad instead of good. When he finds out
Yeah.
where he's from, not Earth, instead of turning good, he turns bad.
Yeah.
And they really he's like, oh, okay, I'm bad.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly.
Destroy the Earth.
It was like
Kill
that.
them all.
Instant kid to now destroy the Earth.
Kill them all. Yeah, it was pretty quick. If you've read American Alien, in that it covers Clark when he's like a young kid and he first finds out that he's like this alien fucking like god creature. And it's like him as a human coming into terms with that, but also he's like a kid who goes to school and he's learning how to fly. At like he comes home from school and tries to learn how to fly. Like I really wish they had stuff like that where he was like trying to learn how to use his powers because you never see him do that. He just fucking does it.
Yeah.
Like when did he learn how to fly?
Yeah.
He just looks at this thing. It's like flashes red, and he's like, all right, now I can do anything.
Pretty much. In American Alien, they find out. His parents find out the same time he does.
Oh, okay.
Well, like the parents know, and then he finds out, and they're like, okay, yeah, like well, let's do everything we can to make sure you use this for good, and like make sure you learn how to do it safely. I think there's one part where he's like a baby, or I think he's like a toddler or something, and he like starts floating up in the air, and Martha like grabs onto him, and he's like, oh shit, like
Get down here.
Come back here.
like something like that would have just been great, where like the parents were trying to teach like him how to use his powers, but they obviously have no idea how it works either.
Yeah.
So it's just this like family moment of them together. Would have been more devastating later on when he, no spoilers, but when obviously he turns evil and their son isn't who they thought he was.
I think the chemistry between the parents was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
them
were really good.
Yeah, and them having to deal with having a child that is evil.
Yeah,
But
especially the mom like not believing it. Like that was so good.
yeah.
Maybe we gotta rewatch
Yeah.
it again or something, and just
I want to rewatch Brightburn. I want to rewatch it too.
yeah. Kinda...
But there's some fucking good like the act 2 and 3 are good
Oh
as.
yeah. When it kicked off, I was all for it.
Yeah, it's just getting to that point was a bit
Yeah.
of a letdown. I don't know.
But, yeah.
Other than that, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty cool, and it was interesting. It was unique. It was like refreshing to see.
Yeah, I hadn't seen it before.
We don't get many original horror stuff
Yeah.
these days. It's always like we were talking about earlier, reboots and stuff like that.
Reboots or sequels?